A mom was terrified when her daughter kept saying she saw someone in her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
We open it.
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
Concerned and a little freaked out, she set up a camera to see what was really going on. One night, the doorbell started ringing, and suddenly the camera turned on its own, now pointing straight at a mannequin in the playhouse. How is that possible? Do kids see things we can't? A home security camera caught an owl sitting quietly on a railing, its eyes eerily staring inside. It was a little creepy, but also kind of cute. Nothing seemed off at first. But then, looking closer, they'd noticed something chilling. Right beneath the owl was what appeared to be a person, wearing an owl mask. Possibly a burglar trying to blend in or scope out the property unnoticed. What started as a simple animal moment suddenly felt like something straight out of a horror movie. This TikToker was casually exploring an abandoned asylum when she came across something she wasn't prepared for.
That was literally, oh god, that scared me. Literally, screw that.
A person standing in the bathroom. Later, commenters pointed out that the person's shoes and clothes were covered in dust, as if they had been there for years. And seriously, why would anyone be in the bathroom of an abandoned asylum? It's not like the toilets are still working. Did people place it there as a joke, or was someone really standing there? The TikToker didn't stick around to find out, so I guess we'll never know. In this mysterious clip, a car pulls over on a dark highway. At first, nothing seems off, until the camera slowly zooms in. A pale figure is seen creeping along the roadside railing, moving with strange, slow steps. Spooked, the people in the car begin to reverse, trying to get away. One guy steps out to film, but as the figure comes closer, he panics. Yelling something in Arabic, he bolts, too terrified to look back. Without any context, it's hard to say what was really happening here, but it sure looks disturbing. This security camera shows a woman walking around an office when something strange happened. It looked like an invisible force suddenly grabbed her. Now we're left wondering, was this footage real or just a clever fake? It was just after 6 a.m. when a cafe worker arrived for her early shift. She wasn't expecting any customers that early, but as she approached the entrance, someone was already waiting outside.
Oh my god. Bro.
It was hard to tell which way the figure was facing, until she got closer and realized it was staring straight in. Then, suddenly, this happened.
Bro. What? Oh, girl. Oh my god.
What would you do in a situation like that? A couple took this happy photo at their home, but later they noticed something unsettling. When someone zoomed in on the photo frame on the wall, they saw the glass reflection. Just over the man's shoulder, a pale face was staring back. The couple swore there was no one else around besides them and the photographer, and it wasn't a face they recognized. All they knew was that it looked creepy, almost inhuman. This man had just moved into a new house. He was still settling in when his dog suddenly began staring intently into a room. There was no clear reason for it. No sounds, no movement. Suddenly, this happened.
Jackson is like laser ass focused on this right now. He won't, like, you alright? I know. I think something's wrong. I don't know. I hear noises, but I'm not even sure. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
And it wouldn't be the last time.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Jackson. Jackson. What's wrong? There's banging and stuff. The fuck?
The dog's reaction made the events feel all too real, something you can't just fake. Is it possible the house is haunted? Around 11 p.m., a peaceful night turned into a nightmare for one family. Kevin Flaherty, their neighbour, appeared at their front door wearing a bulletproof vest and holding a weapon. Inside, a mother and her two children were jolted into fear. Thinking fast, she grabbed her kids and locked them all in the bathroom. For 25 agonizing minutes, they stayed hidden, waiting for police to arrive. Later, it was revealed Flaherty's wife and daughter had left him just days earlier, after he threatened to harm them. His daughter had been staying with this very family, afraid of what her father might do. The man was arrested and charged with aggravated assault. Back in October 2013, during his brother's wedding weekend in Las Vegas, a Facebook user was staying in a rented house with his family. Late at night, on the 26th around 10:30 p.m, he headed to the spa alone, waiting for his girlfriend to join him. The pool lights weren't working, and there were no visible lights for the spa either. While relaxing in the water, he suddenly felt something tugging at his thighs, like something was trying to pull him under. Startled, he jumped out and quickly snapped a few photos with his iPhone. The next night, while scrolling through wedding pictures, one image caught his eye. In the dark water, a faint but clearly human-like figure could be seen, staring up at him. If this is real, it's an absolutely terrifying story, don't you think? Before we move on, I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of July, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a huge giveaway once we hit that 100k milestone, so make sure you're a part of it. In 2013, Chelsea was going through a rough patch and decided to live out of her van, accompanied by her dog and cat. She hoped the van life would offer freedom and new adventures. Her first night, though, was anything but peaceful.
Alright, I need to turn, you turn. Alright, come on, Walgreens. Be open.
After grabbing supplies, she parked in a quiet lot known to be safe for van dwellers. But almost immediately, she noticed a truck she'd seen earlier pulling in nearby.
Is that a truck? It is a freaking truck. Oh my god. I kept noticing this truck following me, and it followed me all the way on. Oh jeez, Louise, I was scared. Still, it's like chilling. What is it doing? And why would it come down here, like, unless it's going to McDonald's? No, it's not. What the heck? I hate this. I hate this. I literally thought where I was at was going to be a safe place to just sleep, because they allow RV people and van life people to sleep here. Okay, we're going to have to see if he comes back.
It eventually left, but the uneasy feeling stayed. Later, the truck returned and panic set in.
Maybe it's fine. Wait, is that the truck again? Seriously, I am so frustrated. Alright, I'm gonna put my chair. Oh, I can't put it back. Fuck. I was completely fine with this until it looks like the truck turned around and is coming back through the light. I don't know. I guess I should check this way too. We'll have to wait and see. So lame. It is a truck coming right on down this way again.
Chelsea quickly left and drove to another location. That night, behind makeshift curtains, she tried to sleep. But the fear lingered. She was sure the person following her was the same stalker from her past. A Reddit user recently shared a chilling story involving his friend's 99-year-old grandmother, who suffers from dementia. She had just been tucked into bed for the night, nothing out of the ordinary. But when they checked the CCTV footage the next morning, they noticed something strange. Deep, unsettling voices can be heard in the room. There were no visitors, no television, no phone, and the home is gated, with no sign of anyone coming or going. Some viewers claimed they could clearly make out a voice saying, "Try to get some sleep." The grandmother softly responds, "Rob, Ron, or maybe Hun." And then at the very end, they hear the voice say, "I love you." Who was speaking to her in the dark? Could it have been a visit from someone who's already passed on? One morning in Hudson, Wisconsin, a woman noticed footprints in the fresh snow outside her home. They led straight to her bedroom window, and then vanished the same way they came. Someone had clearly crept up during the night to peer inside. She immediately installed a security camera facing that window. Days later, her fear turned real. The footage showed a man lurking, staring into her bedroom. Police traced him to Robert Cessna. According to his LinkedIn profile, he was an executive at 3M. He denied everything, but the evidence proved otherwise. He was charged with felony stalking and lost his job. A woman was filming her dog Rosie, who had been staring intently in one direction, when suddenly this happened.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
A shadowy figure can be seen reaching out toward the dog. Just as it seemed to make contact, Rosie jerked away. There were no signs of a prank, no one visibly nearby, no clear explanation. The woman shared the clip online, unsure of what to make of it, but one thing was certain: Rosie knew something wasn't right. Joe and Elliot traveled to Germany to spend the night in one of Berlin's most haunted locations, Bieletz Heilstätten Hospital. Built in 1898 as a tuberculosis sanatorium, the massive complex became infamous for countless deaths and unsolved murders, and its abandoned halls said to be haunted by restless spirits. As night fell, Joe and Elliot arrived, and it didn't take long for them to realize why no one dared to come through here.
Come through here. Just the vibe in this place. And that says it all. Doesn't it? What even is that made of? That's still wet.
What?
Is it not? It is.
It's still wet.
I mean, what's this? Is it paint?
I'll smell it.
Doesn't smell of anything, does it?
No.
Oh man, I don't like this. I really do not like this.
The walls were smeared with blood-red messages screaming, "Help." To their horror, the paint was still wet. Every step deeper into the hospital brought more terror. And then they find this.
What?
I just heard furniture dragging from upstairs.
That.
Is it wind? Can you hear that?
Yeah. I could hear lots of odd things. I don't know. I can't tell if it's something outside or not.
When they got to the upper floors, the same dragging noise echoed again, but there was no furniture up there. Then, out of nowhere, this happened.
I've got to wonder if this is even worth coming up here.
Yeah.
There's no roof.
Hold on. It's just weird seeing shadows and stuff. I think it was just my light. Alright, let's go.
Shit
What was
on my
that?
absolute head.
What was that?
Not a shit, not a clue.
Was that someone coming through? Did that come from up here?
Wait, no, down here. Right Down here. Where should we go next?
Just gonna do some calling out. Because this is the main corridor, which is... Is there anybody here? Can you please just make a sound?
Oh my shit on my what the hell?
Should we go?
Did you get that on camera?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
Sake.
I'm shaking.
Please tell me we
No.
got that on camera.
I don't know.
What the hell?
I actually don't know. Should we go? Should we call it?
I feel completely frozen.
I don't know what to do. I
I don't know what to do because I don't want to just start. Oh fuck me, I'm gonna cry.
A door ripped from its hinges and crashed to the ground, as if something unseen had thrown it. Frozen in shock, Joe and Elliot finally faced the truth. This place wasn't just haunted, it wanted them gone. Joe and Elliot quickly drove back to the hotel, leaving behind a mystery of what lives in that asylum. In the summer of 2022, a marketing agency rented a villa for a company event. On July 21st, 50 employees gathered, enjoying drinks and swimming in the outdoor pool. During the event, the water level in the pool began to drop, and suddenly the ground beneath the pool collapsed, creating a massive sinkhole. The pool drained instantly, pulling in floats and people. 6 people were in the pool, 3 escaped, 1 nearly fell in but survived, and 2 were sucked in. 1 resurfaced quickly, but tragically, 32-year-old Khalil Kim Hai drowned. When rescuers arrived, they expected to find a shallow pit, but it turned out to be a 43-foot deep sinkhole. The pool began refilling with water, making the rescue even more difficult. After 4 hours of searching, divers finally located Khalil trapped at the bottom. An investigation revealed that the pool had been illegally built on unstable ground, and the owner was charged with negligent manslaughter. Back in 2020, a Reddit user snapped a quick selfie in their living room. At the time, it was just them, their sister, and their dad at home. No one else was supposed to be there. But in the background, someone or something can be seen. They were sure it wasn't their sister, and it definitely wasn't their dad. Weird things had always happened in that house, but this was different. The figure looked real. Too real. It even cast a shadow. And that's what made them question everything. Was it a ghost caught on camera, or had someone actually been inside the house, without them knowing? Brandy River had been dealing with unexplained activity in her home for a while. Most of it happened randomly, unseen, and unrecorded. But one day, she finally caught something on camera.
Girl, there ain't nothing back there, I'm telling you.
The light just went off.
Nothing back there, right?
There's nobody back here.
I told you. There's never. Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
While sitting with her sister, a strange noise echoed from down the hall. That alone was unsettling, but it wasn't the only strange event. Another night, after coming back from dinner, Brandy noticed something off. Her bedroom light was on. She started recording, just in case. And that's when she saw this.
So, me and my kid just got back from eating dinner, and my bedroom light is on, which is strange because I don't remember leaving it on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't leave it on. Come on. Listen, I'm gonna walk inside real fast. I want you to wait out here for me.
I'll stay right by the door.
Yeah, I want you. Oh my God. Somebody broke into our.
Is that a shadow?
Yeah. I don't know.
Mom, go.
Oh,
That's definitely something.
Jaden, yeah, it is.
A shadowy figure standing inside. When she opened the door, the room was empty. To this day, she still doesn't know what she saw, or who, if anyone, was there. In September 2021, British YouTuber Colin uploaded a video of his exploration of the abandoned Zachary Merton ward in Stanmore, England. The hospital, once a psychiatric facility, was shut down due to allegations of mistreatment and a dark history of patient abuse. Rumours of hauntings swirl around the site, with the most infamous ghost being the Grey Lady, believed to be a former patient or staff member. Despite the eerie history, Colin ventured into the haunted hospital alone. Then bizarre noises began echoing through the hallway.
Normally they bring these places down like... What was that? Oh, I'm hearing noises in there now, that wasn't nice. It sounded like footsteps, that was really creepy. That was really creepy. Oh, what was that? I don't think there's anyone else in here, I'm sure there isn't. I keep hearing these weird noises.
While walking, Colin suddenly heard a loud bang, but when he checked, there was no obvious source for the noise.
Fuck. Hello?
Undeterred, he continued to explore the rooms, but then this happened.
What the hell is that? Starting to be some really weird stuff in here.
When he picked up his camera, he claimed to have seen a figure standing behind a blue chair before it vanished from sight. Although he didn't capture it on film, he pinpointed a moment in the footage where a figure can be seen. A month later, Colin returned to the hospital, hoping to investigate further, unaware that his next encounter would be even more terrifying.
I cannot believe that I am doing this on my own at night. Definitely not going up that way first, I'm going this way first. Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Oh my God. It is absolutely freezing in here. It is absolutely freezing. There's no windows open in here. Every single window is boarded. Oh, okay, whoa. Okay, that was creepy. It felt like I bumped into someone, but there's no one there. Literally, I step into this room here. The temperature change from there to here. Now, that is really strange.
While paranormal experts often link cold spots to ghostly presences, Colin brushed it off and pressed on. He returned to the spot where he thought he had seen something the last time and started hearing noises once again.
Why am I here on my own, walking around this abandoned hospital that I saw something? I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a ghost. I mean, I can show you guys now, right? I saw something just behind that blue chair. Now, bearing in mind I saw it with my own eyes, I didn't realise I had it on camera. Let's do this. What the hell was that? I'm sure I heard something. I don't know. It's probably just the wind. Okay, this is the worst part for me. Whoa. I think it is just Whoa. Okay, that's scary. God, this is absolutely... What the fuck? No, I'm hearing noises all around me. I don't know what it is. I am just so terrified right now. I can hear noises. I don't know whether it's pigeons in the loft. I don't know if it's stuff falling from the ceilings. It must be.
But just as he was about to leave, something sent him sprinting out of the building.
Oh, God. Okay. I've never been so scared. I've never been so scared. I'm getting out of here. I've had enough. Fuck that. Fuck that. That was weird. That was really, really weird. What is it about this place? Oh, I hate this place, I really do. Just listen. Shit.
A red ball mysteriously rolled out of a room. He ran out, now certain he wouldn't be returning again.
In late August 2016, the Tromp family vanished without warning from their berry farm in Sylvan, Victoria. Mark and Jacoba Tromp, along with their 3 adult children, Rihanna, Mitchell and Ella, left behind everything: phones, bank cards, even their IDs, as if fleeing from something.
Their sudden road trip sparked a nationwide mystery. Their first stop was Bathurst, New South Wales. Tensions rose, and Mitchell, the middle child, broke away and returned home alone. It was the first clear sign that something was very wrong. Back on the road, things unraveled fast. In Goulburn, Ella fled, stealing a car and driving home. She later told police her parents' behaviour had turned irrational and frightening. Rihanna was found shortly after, scared, hiding in a stranger's car. Their mother, Jacoba, was discovered wandering in Yass, disoriented, paranoid, and alone. And finally, Mark was found days later, lost and confused near Wangaratta. Experts believe they may have suffered a rare shared psychosis, a kind of group delusion that spiraled out of control. The Tromps family's disappearance and breakdown gripped the nation. How does a close-knit, respected family fall so deep into fear? And what exactly were they running from? In 2011, a family camping deep in the Kansas woods witnessed something strange.
Looks like what's in the book. Or we imagine it because we read that book.
There it goes again. He's sneaky, dude.
What on earth?
That's not a deer.
He's dead. That can't be that's not a cow. It's walking on 2 feet. But its jaw's hanging. See, its jaw's flopping.
Where's Wilson?
He went in the bathroom, I think.
He's missing.
I'm going to show him this video.
I'm going to try to get it.
I'll show him.
A tall creature quietly walked through the trees, upright like a human. Skeptics claimed it was a hoax, maybe just someone in a costume looking for attention. But others weren't so sure. Was it just a person, or did the family capture something more? In a quiet Carrollton neighbourhood, a routine evening took a bizarre and unsettling turn. A woman waited in her car while her husband went to buy a lottery ticket, when suddenly her Ring camera sent her an alert. What she saw left her shaken. A person in a devil goat mask calmly walked through their side yard and approached the front door. In their hands, a sign displaying a Bible verse, one about Judgment Day. The couple reported the incident to the police, but by the time officers arrived, the masked figure had vanished without a trace. No crime was committed, but authorities increased patrols in the area. Still, the eerie image lingers in the homeowner's mind. Why this house? And what was the true message behind that visit? A mother and her child were walking through the neighborhood when something unexpected happened. In a split second, the child vanished inside. Some say that when they tried to get the child out, they were already gone, suggesting Pennywise might be real. But without any proof, it's more likely the kid was still there and just pulled out quickly. Still, quite a scare. A couple decided to explore an abandoned asylum hidden in the woods of Baltimore. As they walked through the gallery, their camera captured something chilling.
I almost hit that bitch. Yo, this fucking place is crazy, bro. Oh, moms. What the fuck?
Babe.
What?
Where are you going?
I swear I just seen something.
Don't fucking start that shit. Babe.
Bro, what the f?
You're lying. You gotta be lying.
A shadowy figure slipped into a room in the blink of an eye. Without hesitation, they chased after it. Now who, or what, was roaming the asylum that day? This grainy old dashcam video was filmed by a traveler in Taiwan nearly 10 years ago. Take a look. The railway crossing gate lifted, signaling it was safe. A car ahead began to drive across, just as a train came thundering out of nowhere. In a terrifying blink, the train grazed the passing vehicle and even clipped the dashcam car slightly. Not a great way to start your road trip. This Reddit user was driving past an abandoned house late at night, when suddenly, this happened.
Holy fuck. What? Go.
Something appeared in the window. A small, eerie figure, possibly a child, staring back at them. Some think it was just a squatter. Others aren't so sure, wondering if it was something paranormal. This next footage was recorded over 12 years ago at Ciudad de la Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. The video quality is terrible, but what it captures is chilling. For years, workers and shoppers at the plaza have reported strange occurrences. The sound of a child running and laughing late at night. Some even claim they've seen a boy who vanishes right before their eyes. One night after closing, security guards spotted a lone child sprinting through the back hallways. When they reviewed the footage, they saw something they couldn't explain. The boy disappears through a locked door. A guard went to check. He opened the door, but the boy wasn't there.
Ay, no mames.
No, ¿y sabes qué?
Then, from behind, the boy's head appeared above the guard. Could this be the same ghost so many people claim to have seen? Taylor's girlfriend always claimed her house was haunted, but he dismissed the strange sounds as just old floorboards. He never believed in ghosts. One evening, while she was at work, Taylor stayed at her place alone, and that night, something changed. He recorded a video on his phone, trying to prove nothing was wrong. But then, this happened.
Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
When he checked the footage, no one was there. Instinctively, he threw a punch into the air, trying to hit whatever was making the sound. But still nothing. From that moment on, Taylor not only believed his girlfriend, but also came to believe in ghosts. A mother got a notification from her doorbell and quickly checked the camera. She saw her daughter nervously entering the house, and right after, a man with a covered face and a hammer appeared. Neither the mother nor daughter had ever seen him before, and they suspect he may have been sent by someone. Her daughter was lucky. She made it inside just in time and locked the door safely behind her. They're left wondering what would have happened if she had been just a few seconds slower. During an exploration of an abandoned asylum, this person got the shock of their life. While checking the toilets, they stumbled upon something unexpected. At first glance, it looked like a real baby, but thankfully, it was just a toy. But who brought it inside? And why leave it in the toilet, of all places? This couple shared a terrifying experience they had while investigating an abandoned asylum. At first, a faint tapping sound can be heard in the distance. Then they asked if it could tap again, and to their shock, this happened.
Thank you for that tap noise. Can you tap again for us if that was you, Harry? Can you tap again for us if that was you, Harry? It's not, is it?
It's fully shut.
It's fully shut now.
Convinced they had just witnessed something paranormal, they posted the chilling footage online. One night, a man was alone in his house when he heard a loud, urgent knocking at the door. But when he opened it, no one was there. The moment he shut the door, the knocking started again. Confused and uneasy, he checked a nearby locked room, just in case. But there was nothing inside, and the knocking didn't stop. How it all ended he never shared. We can only hope there was a logical explanation. TikTok creator Shireenan3, known for posting cheerful family moments, shocked her followers with a post that felt anything but wholesome. One night, she was jolted awake by knocking sounds echoing from her walls. At first, she brushed it off, but as the noises grew louder, things took a darker turn.
Opuszcz mnie, Bola. Srebrno.
Later, she snapped a photo just to document the moment and didn't notice anything odd until she looked at it again. There, outside her bedroom, was a dark figure staring in. What it was, she didn't know, but from that night on, her cozy home didn't quite feel so safe anymore. Late at night, a Reddit user was fast asleep when their mom suddenly called out, saying she'd heard 2 loud knocks at the front door. They checked all the outdoor security cameras but found nothing. Even the dog, who usually sleeps in the living room and barks at the slightest sound, stayed quiet. But there was one camera inside the hallway aimed near the front door that picked up 2 distinct knocks. No one visible, just the sound. How is that possible? A Reddit user and their friend decided to explore an abandoned asylum during the summer of 2022. The asylum was owned by a woman who maintained it well, keeping it clean and safe, and it was rented out as a paranormal attraction. Visitors were locked in from around 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., left to wander the Eerie halls on their own during a self-guided tour. Throughout the night, the user took countless photos, but one image stood out, catching something strange, something unnatural. Many people they know personally dismiss it as fake, but they insisted they had never manipulated the photo in any way. If it's real, it has to be something paranormal. Back in 1990 in the Philippines, a simple photo was taken of 2 girls smiling at the camera. It looked like just another happy moment, until people noticed something strange. Next to the girl in the black dress, there appeared to be someone else. Yet no one else was supposed to be there. Only 2 people had been physically present when the photo was taken. So who, or what, was that third figure? To this day, it remains a mystery. While waiting at a traffic light, this happened.
Nossa Senhora. Meu Deus! Ah, tudo que eu precisava. Tomar no cu! Olha isso!
Out of nowhere, an ox charged full force into the car, wrecking the vehicle. Miraculously, the woman inside walked away unharmed. But the question remains, what could have provoked the ox to react so aggressively? A girl was casually recording herself singing. Everything seemed normal, until you noticed the background.
É nessa hora que
Meg, tá vendo alguma coisa? Gente, não tem nada. Não tem ninguém aqui.
On the stairs behind her, a hand appears, briefly, eerily, then vanishes. Panicked, she called her husband. He rushed home and searched the entire second floor, but the house was completely empty. Even more unsettling, their dog. It kept staring up the stairs, barking, like it saw something no one else could. Just before reaching home, a woman got a notification from her security system. Motion detected inside her house. Panic set in as she feared a break-in, but the live camera feed showed nothing. She calmed down, thinking it was a false alarm, but the real shock came moments later, right at her doorstep. As she entered, her shirt moved, as if something invisible had grabbed it. If anything else ever occurred in that house, it was never shared. A woman was taking photos of the demolition process of an old school. Later, while reviewing her shots, one image stood out. It showed a shadowy figure standing in the hallway, just left of center, partly hidden in the dim light. The strange thing, no workers were near that area and it had already been cleared out. So who or what was standing there? Maybe a long-gone teacher or principal who never really left. Late one night, a man was driving along a dark road when, out of nowhere, this happened. A group of men armed with machetes appeared and began chasing after him. Heart pounding, he threw the car into reverse and sped backward. The attackers followed for a moment, but he managed to escape. A close call. In Memphis, Tennessee, the LeMay family installed a Ring camera in their daughter's playroom just to keep an eye on things. But only days later, that safety measure turned into a nightmare.
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
The camera had been hacked. Terrified, the little girl screamed for her mom. The family ripped the device out immediately. But the most disturbing part? No one knows how long the hacker had been watching, or what else he might have seen. One evening, a man returned home from his graveyard shift when he felt something push against him at the front door. Tired, he brushed it off, assuming it was nothing. But later, while reviewing footage from his Ring camera, he noticed something chilling. Something had clearly been caught on camera, something he hadn't seen at the time. Was that what pushed him? This TikToker, Tanner J. Shelton, was babysitting one night, completely unaware of what was about to happen. He had just put the kids to bed. Around 10:30 p.m., he heard laughter. Thinking the kids were up again, he checked the baby monitor. But instead of the kids, he saw something else. It looked like a hand reaching into the baby's crib. Tanner rushed to check the room, but saw nothing. After that night, he swore he'd never babysit again. While on a road trip, thick fog and icy roads turned a regular highway into chaos. One car crashed, then another, until the road was littered with twisted metal and shattered glass. Bystanders ran out, desperately trying to wave down oncoming traffic, but no one saw them in time. The collisions kept coming, one after another, a chain reaction of disaster. Let's just hope everyone made it out safely. While driving late at night, these men spotted something disturbing. A bizarre figure crouched in the middle of the road. It looked human, but something was off. It was on all fours, its back arched unnaturally. They slowed down, just for a second, before speeding off. The figure didn't move, didn't react. To this day, no one knows exactly where it happened or what they saw that night. Was it just an eerie prop someone left behind, or did they come face to face with something truly terrifying? When a couple checked on their husky through their security camera while they were away, it seemed like the dog had company. Yet, no one was there. The husky appeared to be playing with someone, barking and staring into thin air. When they posted the video online, some viewers thought it was just a dog having zoomies, but that doesn't explain the eerie voices. And since dogs are known to pick up on things we can't, maybe it was a spirit after all. A Reddit user working alone at a store was wrapping up the day when a quick glance at the security camera made their heart race. The store had been closed for nearly an hour, and the parking lot was supposed to be empty, but someone was sitting right on the hood of his car, staring straight into the camera. Alone, late at night, and already out the door, the user couldn't reach the non-emergency police line. When he finally walked out, the man was asleep by the front door. He moved on shortly after. What were their intentions? This Reddit user shared a terrifying incident.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me
you
alone.
want proof that
Please leave me alone.
Your stepdad's been raping you since
Leave
you
me
were 12 years
alone.
old?
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my god. It's too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
A man previously charged with stalking a woman continued his unsettling behavior despite the warnings. Fortunately, the woman filmed his unsettling behavior, capturing enough evidence to identify the man and have him arrested. During a road trip on New Year's Eve, this person shared a spooky dash cam video. The footage, taken on Haskell and Victory Boulevard in California, shows a white figure walking through the tunnel right before the car passes. That tunnel isn't meant for pedestrians, and walking through it can be deadly, with cars flying by at high speed. So who, or what, was walking there that night? In April 2023, a strange video aired on Indonesian national news. It was filmed in a mall parking garage during a fire evacuation. People were rushing out in a panic when, for a split second, a shadowy figure appeared at the far end of the garage. Some believed it was a Pontianak, a ghostly female spirit from Southeast Asian folklore, said to appear after a woman dies during childbirth. While many dismissed the video as fake, others weren't so sure. But even if it wasn't a Pontianak, it definitely didn't look human. This family had just stopped for a short break when something truly unexpected happened. Without warning, the ground beneath their car gave way. In an instant, the vehicle was swallowed by a sinkhole. Thankfully, no one was inside at the time. A woman had been stalked by a man for over a month, following her nearly everywhere she went, but this time, she had proof. One morning, he followed her all the way to the gym and waited in his car for over 35 minutes. But when she didn't come out, he decided to take a look inside. Luckily, the woman had managed to slip out unnoticed through another door. The entire incident was caught on the gym's CCTV, so she used the footage to show the police. This may have protected her from something far worse. A couple posed for a simple selfie, smiling at the camera. But when they checked the photo, their hearts dropped. The woman's face looked twisted, stretched, and hollow-eyed. It didn't resemble her at all. The wife was just as shocked. She hadn't made any strange expression and swore she looked normal while the picture was taken. Some say cameras can catch things we miss, like something using a person as a shell. Whatever it was, it terrified him. A homeowner had just moved into their new place a couple of weeks ago when their Blink doorbell camera began picking up something strange. Most recordings were crisp and clear, but one night they received a notification and found blurry footage unlike anything before. A little girl was seen standing outside late at night. No one nearby recognized her, and no child was seen again on the camera. The footage remains the neighborhood's mystery. While driving late at night to their next destination, this happened. Out of nowhere, someone was standing in the middle of the road, seemingly trying to hitchhike. But who in their right mind would do that alone on a dark road in the middle of the night? Or was it not a real person at all? This man checked his security footage after receiving a late night alert, but what he saw left him stunned. In the dim glow of his garage light, a strange figure appeared, slender, hunched, and moving far too quickly to be human. No one could explain what it was, or why it had been there. Was it a person, an animal? To me, it doesn't look like either. One thing's certain, the footage raised far more questions than answers. Back when the photo owner was in 10th grade, his brother snapped a quick photo while they were squatting. Later, while looking back at the image, they noticed something strange in the background. A faint, white, ghostly figure standing behind them. It looked like an elderly woman in a nightgown or housecoat, possibly holding a cigarette. The strange part? No one else was there. The area was supposed to be completely empty. To this day, they still don't know who or what that figure was. After reviewing the footage from his doorbell camera, this man couldn't figure out who or what he was seeing. A figure appeared in the image, but the details were hazy. Some suggested it might have been a homeless person dragging a blanket, caught in motion blur and distorted by poor camera quality. But the figure's transparent appearance left others wondering. Could it really have been just a trick of the light, or did the camera capture something else? A man was casually browsing through items in a store, but when staff reviewed the security footage later, they noticed something strange.
Check this out, right? This guy here, watch behind his head. What? Keep watching. Just look at the shelf. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is that?
It's just flowing, I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks like a poltergeist or something like that. You know the thing, you know when they hear about things like flying, oh my god, I don't like it, I don't like it.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
A dark shadow moved quickly behind a nearby rack. No one else was there. Moments later, objects on a shelf across the aisle moved and fell to the ground on their own. There was no one nearby, no wind, no explanation. Some viewers dismissed it as a prank. And for more scary videos, watch this next one.